within the D-line, each guy had his strength and his weaknesses, and I think he did a good job of finding both and being able to run drills based on both. Yeah, so I think he did. I think he was able to do that. Good leader, and he always kept it fun. He'd play music from his phone in his pocket during practice, and yeah, so kept it fun, kept it light, but also pushed us when we needed to get pushed.
What makes you different from other players?
It's a good question. I feel like I've always worked hard and practiced hard. And there's a lot of guys that do that as well. What separates is that a lot of guys are good and good players, and so I think the preparation for games, the off-season programs, being fully committed to those.
Were you mad when you got released by Detroit and picked up by the 49ers?
Yes and no. You have to go into it understanding that it's much more of a business, and so that happens every year. You know, it happens really frequently in the NFL, and so you just kind of have to take it as it is. I loved my time in Detroit. It was my first experience in the NFL, and I actually got to reconnect with one of my coaches from Boston College was in Detroit, and so that was fun to play under him again, and I learned things there that I wouldn't have learned elsewhere. So I'm really happy for both opportunities.
What was one of the hardest games you've ever played in your football career?
Had to be the CIF championship our junior year, which I think was 2013, back in high school. It went to triple overtime, and we ended up winning. One of our linebackers, it was probably third or fourth down near the goal line, and one of our linebackers picked off a pass and ran it 100 yards to score a touchdown to win the game. But I mean, like I said, you prepare in the off season and you're committed to those programs, but nothing really prepares you to play triple overtime. That's a long game.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it doesn't matter because we won, and it felt great. So.